Alright guys, welcome back to Amateur League Football, and today Daily are back at home at the Riverside, home to Ardrossan. So let's get into the starting 11. So we do have Davy in nets, Gouty right back, Andy left back, Hafo who is coming in as a trialist, centre back along with Tank, Maxi, Grant and Muzz centre mid, Wally Bird right mid, Robbie left mid, Wellesley up top, and the four subs are Sandy, Hendy, Rab and Stevie. So let's get into the game. So Daly in their purple and blue and Ardrossan in red. Wellesley picks up the ball, he swings it in and it comes to Muzz at the back post and he does sky that and it kind of bounced awkwardly, he'll give him that. But Andy's there with a header, it comes to their player number 2, gives it back to Andy who punts it back up to Wally Bird. Wally Bird gets fouled there and that's obviously a free kick. So Muzz and Maxi standing over it, you can't see Maxi, but Maxi does hit it and he hits it, keeper saves it but parries out to Tank and Tank's there with the follow up and that is 1-0 already. Good following up by Tank, and I suppose that was pretty poor by Ardrossan, nobody followed in, Tank was all there by himself. And Ardrossan on the attack now, they're number 8, punts it forward and Gouty goes up with the header but he does have a wee head clash and there he is, Higgy's running on with the water bottles and that, but Gouty's alright, they go overhead kick and they sky that. So still 1-0 to Daly as Andy gets on the ball, he swings it in and it comes to Wally Bird at the back post, he chests it down, he cuts it back to Maxi, Maxi hits it, good save by the keeper and Andy comes in, he can't get the shot off, they end up clearing only as far as Muzz. Muzz swings it in, back post to Grant, it should have been Grant but Maxi headed it, don't know if Grant shouted, if Grant shouted it was an easy header for him but Maxi got it and he skied it. But back in the attack, Stevie, I don't know, or Hafo did punt it forward and it comes to Wellesley. Wellesley's offside though and he headers that off the bar and it did actually go behind the bar but he was offside anyway. But Ardrossan clearing it forward, but that is half time and Daly go into the break 1-0 up. It's a good half, it was pretty, they didn't play brilliant but they were definitely the better of the two sides. But Davy in the second half punts it forward up to Muzz, Muzz goes up with the header but he does lose it and it comes to Wally Bird. Wally Bird picks it up, gives it back to Gouty, Gouty takes a touch onto his right, gives it back down the wing to Wally Bird. Wally Bird holds it onto the wing but he does get fouled and that's another free kick. Gouty actually took it quick, Maxi flicks it onto Wellesley, Wellesley flicks it onto their number 3 but Wally Bird shuts him down, gets the ball back, cuts it back to Muzz for an open net and that is 2-0 and well played by Wally Bird and Maxi and Wellesley for those headers and simple tap in for Muzz, but it had to be there and that's 2-0 and they really deserved it. But Andy Robertson over a free kick, Maxi got the luck of the bounces, he hits the first time, he was going for that far corner but he hit it too wide and he never got enough curve on it. But unlucky there as Tank gives it away to their number 8, their number 8 comes forward, he takes on Andy but he puts it through to another Ardrossan player, he runs onto it and he scores but that is offside and that's a let off for Daly because they kind of gave it away poorly and it was almost a cheap goal to, it would have been a cheap goal to lose. But Ardrossan back in the attack, the number 8 tries to find the top corner but it's a simple catch for Davy as Andy Robertson has it on the wing, he punts it forward to Robbie McMillan. Robbie McMillan, as small as he is, wins the header, Wellesley takes a touch on his left, flicks it over his man, hits it on the volley with his right and the keeper saves it. It looks like it's going over the bar but it doesn't, their defender hits it onto the post, Wellesley's in there, Robbie's in there for the rebound and he hits that over and that would have been some goal by Wellesley, flicking it over the defender and hitting it on a volley. But Hafo is challenging his man, he takes him down, it's a foul and he gets him in a headlock and he keeps him there and it actually looks like Hafo was just holding him in a headlock because you might think he's a nutcase, but he did actually say that he thought that the number 9, the ginger guy for Ardrossan, was going to react to him, he was going to, you know, turn around and maybe start something. So Hafo held him in a headlock so he couldn't do anything. But Sandy's coming on for Grant now. Sandy out for 6 games from a suspension, but Muzz on the ball now, he picks it up at the halfway line, plays through Wellesley, Wellesley runs onto it, takes a touch in his left, he gives it out on the wing to Robbie. I can't really see much because the young team's in the way, but I think Robbie gets the ball, he passes it back to Andy, Andy gets it, takes a touch, gets by his man, hits it on his left and that does go quite wide and over. But Ardrossan back in the attack, the number 9 leaves it for the number 8, Maxi gives away a foul, the Ardrossan player steps up, hits it, flicks off the wall, goes out for a corner, the number 8 swings it in to front post and the guy at the front post did sky it. But Ardrossan back in the attack, number 6 plays it over the top to their number 8 and he slides in and it must have been like half a yard off it, but their Ardrossan keeper punts it forward, it comes to their number 8, their number 8 takes a bad touch, Maxi dispossesses him, he takes another touch, gives it out wide to Wally Bird, Wally Bird takes a touch, goes down the wing, swings it in to Wellesley, he's trying to switch ball but the defender just manages to get there, Wellesley has it on the wing, he passes it back to Robbie and Robbie, I think I can't really see the youth teams in the way again, but Robbie gets the ball, he gives it back to Andy. Andy takes a touch, swings it into the middle to Muzz. Muzz takes a touch in his chest and he puts that by the keeper, makes it 3-0, second for Muzz, and puts the game to bed. And well deserved, because Ardrossan didn't really have too many chances. In fact, they only would have had like 1 or 2 good chances, but Robbie does intercept it from a throw in. It comes to Tank. Tank plays it forward to Wellesley. Wellesley gets it on his right foot, gets by his man, hits it on his left, and that is wild. And Wellesley kind of takes a wee tantrum there, kicks it ground. Unlucky there by wee Wellesley, but Stevie comes on for Wally Bird. Wally Bird coming off now, and Stevie pressuring his man. He takes on Hafo, he gets by him, he hits the shot with his left, but Davey is there to save it, and he does get fouled, but he plays advantage, so Tank plays it on the wing to Gouty. Gouty takes a touch as he continues to run down the wing. He keeps on running, he eventually gets tackled, but comes to Wells on the wing. He almost gets speared, but he keeps on to it. He gives it in the middle to Sandy. Sandy gives it out wide to Maxi, but it is offside, and that was a brilliant ball, and I don't know if that was offside. I didn't have the right angle to see, but Stevie Warnock does tackle his man. He gives it out in the wing to Wellesley. Wellesley slows down, pretending he's not going to do much, but all of a sudden burst up pace by Wellesley, takes on his man, gets by his man, he cuts it back, keeper's there to kind of almost clear it, the defender ends up clearing it, and that was unlucky there. But Tank coming off now for Rab. This is just going into the last 10 minutes of the game, so Rab's coming on. Sandy has the ball, he plays it over the top, switch ball to Wellesley. Wellesley takes a touch on his chest, but he is pressured by the number 7 as it goes out for a corner. I don't know who's swinging it in, but it got swung in, back post to Rab. Rab headers it, flick on by Hafo, and it comes to Max, and he hits on an overhead kick, and I'm pretty sure he's going for an overhead kick every game, pretty much like Michael's going for a rub on every game, except he couldn't this game because he wasn't here. And yeah, so Gouty goes in for a tackle, comes to Sandy. Sandy gives it to Maxi. Maxi plays it through to Wellesley, but he's offside. Obviously someone didn't know that, but Wellesley comes forward in the attack again, cuts onto his left, hits it side foot, but keeper saves it and it's pretty comfortable, but they end up clearing it, and now that is full time and Daly win 3-0, and Ardrossan were only 1 point behind them. In fact, we had game in hand, so if Ardrossan won this, they would have been 2 points ahead and a game in hand, so that would not have been good for Daly, but they won 3-0 and it was a good result. And if you did like the video, then please leave a like, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.